Hey, boys and girls, I hope your day is off to a good start. So we are going to talk about missing numbers, something that we have done before. So I wanted to remind you of some strategies that we've learned that work when we're trying to solve for a missing number. So I have Sneaky Sam here. He's the number snatcher. So he's snatched a number out of this problem. 9 plus something equals 17. Okay, so we're going to talk about those strategies that we've learned. How can we figure out what the number is? Before we do that, I wanted to remind you that when we are missing a whole in addition, okay, we know we just add the parts together. So if we're missing this number here, we would just add 4 and 2 together and then get 6. But then when we're missing a part in addition, we use the part we know, remember, and count up, okay, to see how much it takes us to get to the whole. So if I did that with 5, I would count up 5, 6, 7, 8. It took me 3, so my missing part would be 3, right? So let's just look at that again with a bigger problem, all right? So here's my problem, 9 plus something equals 17, all right? We know we have the part 9, we know we're missing a part, and we know the whole. So if I'm missing a part, I'm going to use the part I know and count up to the whole. So I'm going to start at 9. Remember, I'm going to make my marks and count up with those and stop when I get to 17. So I did 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Then you count how much did it take you. So if I go back and count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my answer or my missing part right here is 8. All right. So we're going to take a look at a few problems here. Right now, I want you to pause the video. Okay. So you're going to see if you can solve these 4 missing part problems. All right. I want you to pause the video. I want you to take a few minutes. Okay. So if I'm doing this problem, 12 plus something equals 14, I'm going to start at 12. I'm going to make tallies until I get to 14. Okay. And then count how many tallies did it take me and fill in my missing part. So stop or pause the video right now, solve these 4 problems, and then when you're done, unpause the video or play it, and we're going to go over the problems together. Okay? All right, so pause the video, try the problems out, and see what you get. All right, so we are going to go to each problem, and we're going to take a look at them. Okay? So here we have 12 plus something equals 14. Okay, so let's see how you did. Here's my problem that I solved. Okay, so I did 12, 13, 14. Okay, so I stop at 14 because that's my whole. It only took me 2, so you should have a missing part of 2. So if you got the right answer, great job. Okay, so down here we have 5 plus something equals 13. So again, I count up from the part I know. So I had 5, then I'm going to stop at 13, my whole. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So then I go back and count how many tallies did it take me to get to 13 from 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my missing part is 8. Okay, remembering to start counting at the part we know and stop counting at the whole. Okay, that's the common mistake that we make, is sometimes we keep going, we go further than the whole, and then we have too many tallies, we have the answers wrong. So for this one, we had 8 plus something equals 18. So if you know 10s and 1s, you probably knew this one right away, but we can still practice counting up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I stop at 18. And then when I count those, I got 10. So you should have a missing part of 10. Right, and then this one was 9 plus something equals 11. So we know when this part and this whole are close together, we're not going to have to make many jumps to get there. So we did 9, 10, 11. So my answer is 2. All right, so I want you to practice counting up to solve for the missing part. All right, you'll see down below in your lessons today, there is a seesaw paper. If you go to it, you'll see Sneaky Sam on there, and you're going to practice a few missing number problems and solve them on seesaw for me. All right, okay, happy learning.